in Gulf Shores, Alabama. He's a very brave man because he was playing songs about Jimmy Buffett in front of Jimmy Buffett's sister back in the day. He also did a gig on Hee Haw. He had a blonde afro. It's the most amazing thing. You have got to find that video. It's on YouTube somewhere. He has so many albums and so many absolutely awesome songs. Well, many of them are over there. And I did specifically ask him to play a lot of his new songs tonight, so hopefully he will. This is Mr. Brent Burns.
Thank you.
He's the first Joker. He's the original Joker.
Could I just apologize to some, I don't want to point out anybody, but I had to go to the bathroom earlier, and I forgot to lock the door, and before anybody out, a lady walked in on me. I'm just wondering, what do you think? Tell me, I'll meet you over by the Guacamole Dip inside, and we'll talk. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. I'm sorry, go ahead.
You're awesome. I'm actually skipping you for the second thing.
Oh.
And I'm going to go to the young end of the spectrum. Mr. Mick, I found him about 3 years ago now.
In a ditch, right?
Yeah, there was tequila involved. And his voice he doesn't have as many CDs out yet as Mr. Brent Burns does, but he's coming up on, and his voice goes the range from, and anyway, I am.
That's quite the visual demonstration.
Yes. Especially from your angle, right? And I was absolutely charmed by his personality, his music, his vocals, and his humor. He's got some zingers. I think it might be because he's Irish. But this is Mr. Mick Fury.
I just want to say, actually, I don't mean to interrupt, but I went into the bathroom earlier, and there's this old guy sitting in there with his pants down, and I apologize, whoever that was.
Well, what do you think?
I was impressed.
And this is why I do what I do. And in the center here, the woman that almost needs no introduction at this point, is the queen of trop rock and trop rock adjacent. Carrie Welling has been a part of the trop rock world for only about 6 years now?
Yeah, about 6.
But she's been part of the greater music world for longer than that. Not that much longer, because she's still a youngin' too.
Thank you.
And I just want to say that and nobody's recording this except us, right?
And me.
Ken says she's got the best voice to work with that he's ever worked with. So.
Screw you, Ken. Screw you.
And she
Said the same thing to me.
She is the queen. So we've got the queen between the jokers. Take it away, you guys.
We're going to have to get on our knees at some point, man.
She is the queen, and they may ask her. She told me earlier in that green room, you bow down, and I did.
And you did.
I did.
That was your exercise for today.
Yeah, that was it. That's all. Want me to start this thing off? Yeah. Okay, how's everybody doing? Gonna do back to Habitat? It's been a few years, so I've forgotten how many old people show up. But we're glad you're here and you could make it. That's why we start early, because we know when it gets dark, you're going home. So we're trying to get this thing in quick. So hang in there with us. Speaking of old people, here's a song I wrote with Bill White called Retired. And it's a duet on the CD with Ray Stevens. I only dropped his name because you people are old enough to know who that is. You two probably never heard of him, I know. Never mind. But anyway, thank you, Ray Stevens, for the duet. And how many people here, if you could raise your hand, if you're retired, raise your hand. A bunch of quitters.
We're going to retire. Musicians are always retired.
Here we go, let's try it. We're spending all our kids' money. They're not laughing. We think it's funny. Retired. Bought a Winnebago. Retired. Going where we want to go. Retired. Where it's never 10 below. It's a discount world for me. Since I joined AARP. Retired. Walking at the mall, all my friends are dead or going bald. Me, no offense. My doctor, he's on call. I was a corporate leader. Now I'm a Walmart greeter, rehired. Saw a gorgeous widow cougar riding on a Vespa scooter with a guy no more than 35. Must have been the Villages. I said, are you worried about the difference in your ages? She said, listen, honey, if he dies, he dies. Retire. Those working days are in my past. Retire. I can finally speak my mind at last. Retire. I'm driving slow and saving gas on permanent vacation. Golf is my new vocation. I'm retired. Can't find my reading glasses. My pants need more elastic, and I can't hear a damn thing, you know. What? Huh? I put those kids through college if they got so much knowledge. Why do they keep asking me for dough? The answer's no. Retire. I was a captain in the Navy. I used to fly and drive the women crazy. Romance. No, I haven't gotten lazy. I'm still at attention with Cialis intervention required. I leave a tip, but did I mention I'm living on a pension and retired? Yes, I'm retired. Hey, Grace Stevens, thank you, Bill White, for the co-write. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for being here.
Good job,
Thank you.
my jokers.
Thank you, Queen.
Joker 1, Joker 2. This is super fun. Thank you so much to Ken and Heather for having me back with the strangest combination ever. But I freaking love it. I'm all about it. All right, well, you're retired. I mean, I'm kind of retired. I feel like musicians are a little bit retired all the time.
We're just lazy.
Or just lazy. But this song I wrote about just being not afraid, not afraid to make mistakes. Because I guess that's what life is all about, right? Learning from the mistakes. Just don't do it again, Brent. Don't do the mistake again. He's still learning over here. It's called I'm Not Afraid. Once upon a time, I was the one trying to find a fairy tale ending. I took a bite of the fantasy, but it was poison from the beginning. Oh, I kept a smile when all the while I was just trying to stop the bleeding. But the twist in the plot is my heart wouldn't stop. Instead, it lets me believe it. That I'm a fighter, a survivor. I'm not gonna play it safe. So strike up the fire. I'll be dancing in the flames. Oh, love can be cruel, so call me a fool, but I'm not I've been the one at the scene of the crime, the pieces of a broken heart shattered. It took a while to forgive myself once I knew that I was holding the hammer. I could close my eyes, I could run and hide and never show my face again. But these scars are proof of what I've been through. They make me who I am. I'm a fighter, a survivor. I'm not gonna play it safe. So strike up the fire. I'll be dancing in for Ken for sure. Yeah, I'm a fighter, a survivor. I'm not gonna play it safe, no. So strike up the fire. I'll be dancing in the flames. Come on. I'm a fighter, a survivor. I'm not gonna play it safe. So strike up the fire. I'll be dancing in the flames. Oh, love can be cruel, so call me a fool, but I'm not afraid. Good night. Sorry, Mick.
Do I get those cool sound effects too? That was awesome. Well, hey everybody, welcome to the Habitat. Thanks for being here with us tonight, whatever it is. I'm blinded, so I'm not sure, but I like to start off the show with a little cheers to you, so thank you for being here. I will be getting drunk tonight. Please come along. Cheers. 7 years old, running down the street, cape on my back, dirt on my feet. Pain on my face, arms to the sky. I could do anything, yeah, I knew I could fly. But now the world's turning me bittersweet. But deep inside of me, there's this bright-eyed, dumb kid wishing, hoping for a life that's bigger than his. It's got to be bigger than this. Now he's a dark-eyed old man, still trying to understand how time slipped away from him, how he can get back again to being that bright-eyed, dumb kid. 40 years old, pulling out graves. My coffee's gotten cold along with my days. And I can't imagine how I believed life would turn out how I hoped it would be. But now the world's turning me bittersweet. Deep inside of me, there's this bright-eyed, dumb kid wishing, hoping for a life that's bigger than his. It's got to be bigger than this. Now he's a dark-eyed old man, still trying to understand how time slipped away from him, how he could get back again to being that bright-eyed, dumb kid. I may have lost my cape. There's so many things that I would change if I could find that bright-eyed, dumb kid inside my head. Maybe I could make a change. Things don't have to be this way for this dark-eyed old man, still trying to understand how time slipped away from him. Maybe he could go back again to being that bright-eyed, dumb kid. Bright-eyed, dumb kid.
How am I going? So years ago, I was working in a little place in Gulf Shores called Papa Rocco's, and there was this really cute waitress, and she was a little petite thing, with a little cute butt. But she always had blonde dyed hair. It always needed to be dyed right down the part. It always it was always needed some work, you know. But she was real cute, and I was writing with Bill White, and I said she was a kind of girl you want to take home, but not to your mother. And she was kind of trailer park sexy. So I told Bill that, and he said, well, we can write that. So we did, but he blew it all up in a different way than I had it going originally, but here it is. By the way, we have t-shirts that say that, so there.
I'm going to get me one of those.
You know, you'd look good in it. If I could take a suggestion, buy it a size too small and wash in hot water. Anyway, just for me. Oh, anyway, where was I? But please buy some of our stuff. We appreciate it. These people are all trying to make a living. I'm just trying to help out my financially dysfunctional family with some sales. So anything you can do to help, any kind of donation. I've got, my family's a mess. And I don't know if you heard about my Aunt Jenny. She's the clutch on her iron lungs wearing out. And we've had a couple of fish fries and benefits over in Gulf Shores, and we took away her cigarette money, and we've got enough money for the clutch, but we're not sure. We have to figure out what to do with Jenny while we're changing the clutch out. Yeah, the only thing we've come up with so far is, Jenny, hold your breath. We've got so far. I don't know why I told that story. She wears her jeans way too tight. She'd kick butt in a Springer fight. She got a binder tattoo down where the sun don't shine, and a hooter stone wedgie up her behind. She got fire engine red, and it's painted on her lips. Hair piled high like cotton candy on a stick. A NASCAR groupie, she still grieves. On her pickup truck is a big number 3. She's trailer park sexy to me, a big bone double wide loving machine. She's just Jenny from the cement blocks and shoes. Trailer park sexy to me. Woo! Love you, baby. Come give me a big old wet kiss. She wears more makeup than Tammy Faye. Sorry, Tammy. Press on nails and 2 packs a day. She got a miracle bra holding up her bust. She's a Bunsen burner baby when her pipes freeze up. Yeah, it's long neck bottles on girls' night out. She likes them scattered and smothered at the Waffle House. Shot a 10-point buck from her own deer stand. Calls all her ex-husbands my old man. She's trailer park sexy to me, a big bone double wide loving machine. She's just Jenny from the cement blocks and shoes. Trailer park sexy to me. She's got a few loose ends that she can come unwound, but it's hard not to love a woman who's got her house tied down. She's trailer park sexy to me, a big bone double wide loving machine. She's just Jenny from the cement blocks and shoes. Trailer park sexy to me. Trailer park sexy to me. Give me a big old. Y'all appreciate it. Take a good wife for the co-write.
Dang. Well, how you fall? I don't know how to follow any of these songs.
Very carefully.
Very carefully. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that T-shirt. I'm a little trailer park.
There's nothing wrong with that, man.
I was a military brat. I lived in the country and the city and on the beach, on the mountains of Germany. I don't even know. I'm trailer parked. I'm I don't know. What do you call like a
Gypsy.
gypsy? Yeah.
Me too.
Speaking of being a gypsy, I wrote this on tour. It's actually an older song, but it became the title track to not this last record, but the one before that came out in 2020. You remember that year? Yeah. Does anybody? Yeah. So this song was written in Asheville, North Carolina, in a car with a little baby Taylor, and I started strumming these 3 chords. And it was inspired by just a bunch of, me and my friend were kind of complaining. We were carrying out like some amps and guitars up this hill, and we had obviously heels on. Duh. 2 queens, just going on tour together. And she was kind of complaining about like, why do I put my heels on and I carry all this heavy stuff? So I thought, high heels and heavy things, come on, that's a song. It's also a vibe. So then it's kind of a song about how like on the outside you look all put together, but now on the inside, not so much. Anybody? Everybody raise their hand. Yeah, it's called Being Human, I think. Here it is, it's called High Heels and Heavy Things. One day I'm going to make you guys wear heels while I'm playing this.
I have mine in the back.
You do? Oh, okay, good.
Ready to go.
Listen, I got suitcase and boxes all packed to the ceiling. Wants to heal it, you can drop it. I'll try to make a little more room for you. You can wait here while I shuffle around all the pain here. Would you mind helping me out with the weight here? Come on, lend me your hand. 'Cause I'm walking on high heels, holding heavy things. This wouldn't be so hard with a pair of wings. Then I'd fly us, leave it all, yeah, behind us. High heels and everything, yeah. And all this whiskey just ain't helping at all. It's kinda risky. I'm almost destined to fall down, down, down. 'Cause I'm walking on high heels, holding heavy things. This wouldn't be so hard with a pair of wings. Then I'd fly us, leave it all, yeah, behind us. 'Cause we all fall down. 'Cause everyone needs a hand reaching out. Don't know why you keep picking me off this floor. Ooh, I like it, 'cause my feet don't hurt anymore. Oh no, 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 no. 'Cause I'm walking on high heels, holding heavy things. This wouldn't be so hard with a pair of wings. Then I'd fly us, leave it all, yeah, behind us. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I'm walking on high heels, holding heavy things. This wouldn't be so hard with a pair of wings. Well, then I'd fly us, leave it all, yeah, behind us. High heels and everything. I'm not stopping until you start snapping, Brent. Ooh, yeah. Good snaps there. Better than having them clap, because usually there's no rhythm involved. Those are white people. you got, Mick?
Gotta stand up a little bit. I'm too hyper to sit down.
Can you do that move right there for us right now?
I can, yeah. I will need to go to the hospital.
Can you do it? Yeah, they'll say, can you do it twice? I bet not.
Hey, we got a doctor on staff here.
Oh, perfect. In that case, stand back.
She's off duty.
I'm much like these lovely people. I'm very fortunate. I get to travel the country and sing songs and drink drinks and meet lovely folks like yourselves. And one of the most fun things I get to do is I get to play some songwriter festivals. And I played the one over in St. Augustine, if anybody's been to that one before. Anybody been to St. Augustine before? Man, what a cool city, right? Really cool place. And a buddy of mine puts this festival on every year, and he brings in all the big hit #1 Nashville songwriters. And then doofuses like myself get to play it too. And he told me last year, he goes, hey man, I got you a really, really cool show. You're going to be on with like a big #1 hit guy. The place is going to be packed. It's 11 a.m. on a Saturday morning, but trust me, it's going to be busy. I'm like, okay, sounds great. Grateful to be there. So I show up at this place called the Prohibition Kitchen, which is a great room there. Big place. And true to his word, the place is packed. There's 400 folks there. They're all there to see this guy, Brian Davis. He's written One Hell of an Amen by Brantley Gilbert, a song called Remember You Don't Mess With by Lee Brice. He's great songwriter. And he's a bit of a party guy, so everybody starts bringing him shots to the stage. And Brian's like, listen, if you're going to bring me shots, you got to bring this whole crew on stage shots. And I'm like, please don't do this to me at 11 in the morning. But so between 11 a.m. and noon, I think I did 8 shots of Jameson. May have fallen off the stage. Don't remember what I said. I think a lot of it was not good. But I got off the stage, and I have a lovely wife back in Nashville, and she doesn't travel with me very often, but of course she came to that show. So she caught me as I fell off the stage, and she's like, is this what every show's like when you're going? I'm not always like this, but most of the time it's like this. Anyways, a couple of weeks later, Brian thought that shit was hilarious, and he called me and said we should write a tune, and so we wrote this one here. This one's called Saving Me. Learned to run before I knew how to walk. Had my fists up scrapping before I knew how to talk. Life comes at you fast, you gotta hit it right back, yeah. I learned to lie before I knew the truth. There's things in this life you just gotta do. You're born right on the wrong side of the tracks, yeah. Baby, that was before I met you. A love like yours, a damn sure set your world on fire. Take me down in flames, let your lips burn me up, make me wanna change all my no good roughneck outlaw ways for the way that an angel prays. For a good old boy who deserves none of it, you're hotter than hell, and saving me from it. I learned to duck every helping hand, grabbed a hold of my soul, and baby, here I am. Proof that there's no such thing as a lost cause. I always kept my dream in kind of small town. You came along and you burned it all down. Set my world on fire, take me down in flames. Let your lips burn me up, make me wanna change all my no good roughneck outlaw ways for the way that an angel prays. For a good old boy who deserves none of it, you're hotter than hell and saving me from it. Set my world on fire, take me down in flames. Let your lips burn me up, make me wanna change all my no good roughneck outlaw ways. Set my world on fire, take me down in flames. Let your lips burn me up, make me wanna change all my no good roughneck outlaw ways for the way that an angel prays. For a good old boy who deserves none of it, you're hotter than hell and saving me from it. The good old boy who deserves none of it, you're hotter than hell, saving me from it. saving me from it. It's all saving me. See, don't let anybody tell you nothing good comes from blacking out drinking once in a while.
Thank you, Heather.
Carrie, you're gonna get all liquored up tonight, aren't you?
I mean,
I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Okay.
between two jokers, like I'm.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you for drinking. Yeah. More think about it. Come on, Brent, leave the bottle.
Get warm.
So, this idea came from conversations with people just like you. Well, you older people. You young people over here, but you'll relate to this someday. They kept talking about their adult children moving back into their homes. When I heard these stories, it kind of freaked me out. You know? So I called all my adult children and I said, don't even make a joke about moving home. If you do, I'm going to witness protection and you'll never see me again. They were okay with that. But when I said I was going to take all the money with me, they started calling me again. All about the money. So I wrote this little song about it. Got a call today that really rocked my world. My son just lost his job and his best girl. He's got nowhere to live, he's on his own. Lord, let him meet a woman who owns a home. My wife almost passed out when she heard the news. When she stopped crying, we broke out the booze. Fell to our knees in the kitchen all alone. Lord, please don't let that kid move back home, no. So hang me by my thumbs, yank out all my teeth, pull my fingernails out real slow. A pox on my house, let all my hair fall out. Please don't let that kid move back home, no. We sold his bed the day that he moved out. We got naked and just ran around the house. Right now the world is our oyster shell. But if he moves back, that's all shot to hell. You know, college for him was a career. That BS degree, it took him 8 years. That boy needs to find his own way. And I'll send money just to keep him away. So hang me by my thumbs, yank out all my teeth, pull my fingernails out real slow. Poke me in the eye, tell him we both died. Please don't let that kid move back home. Now he's a full-grown brat, and we don't want him back. Please don't let that kid, we're trying to get rid. Please don't let that kid move back home, no. John Payne's going to walk in the audience. He's looking pretty for a while.
He's like, I'm gonna just try to sneak in here.
Like a Greek god walking in, you know? You hear the women panting already.
I love that. I love it. I like that song. It's funny. I approve.
Thank you.
Now, you guys give it up for Brent Burns and Mick Fury right here.
Oh.
I'm so excited. You know, it's really cool. Like, and I feel like Heather does this a lot. She just throws us all into a lion's ring, and then we're like, you know, we're just. But then we end up just like it works out. I mean, we're already friends, but.
I hate these people.
But you end up being fans of the people that you're you're sitting next to him, and it's really cool. So all three of us have, we are actually neighbors. We live down the street in Nashville from each other. Which is kind of cool.
Sorry I walk around naked all the time. I can't help it.
Jesus.
I have a small problem.
Making coffee, that's his thing.
Can you do that? Can you do that move over there naked? That one
I'm going to try it later just for you. In the back. It's actually a sexual
Let me
movement.
get my fast moving camera though. It's got a telescopic lens, so that'll be helpful, I'm sure.
Quite useful.
Anyway, so we're neighbors, but Brent, he actually used to live in Nashville too.
I did. 12 years.
12 years, how long ago?
It was about like 80 through 92.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was, so I don't know, who's been to Nashville? Okay, cool. And I don't know, who knows that it's completely changed a ton.
That I know.
Yeah, it's like Vegas on like I feel like Vegas is taking a step down now. I don't know, but it's still a beautiful city for songwriting. Don't get me wrong, but we also all three of us can say that town is tough when it comes to music.
Oh man,
it's tough, and they try to put you in a little box a lot. You know, they're like, oh, you know, you gotta, or you think you should be in this box because, you know, there's a click over here doing that, and there's a click over here doing that. And you start to kind of, I don't know, doubt yourself, doubt where if you're a good songwriter sometimes, doubt if you're in the right place. And so as much as it's a beautiful profession that we do, it's really hard. And there's times when we do want to give up. All right, but you know we don't because we are.
I'm quitting after the show.
It's
for me.
It's our last gig.
It's our last gig. Thank you guys.
We're announcing it tonight.
Mention the Mick is a town of constant rejection.
Yes.
It is.
But it also is a town of like, if you can get through that and that tough, you have that tough skin, you kind of find yourself. You find yourself, and I think that I mentor a lot of young students, and I always tell them, I'm like, don't try to be like the others. Try to be like you. You be you, and that's what's and make the conversation and write your story, and people will relate. And so anyway, this song is special to me because it was kind of my sort of a moment in time when I wrote this song and I said, okay, I'm just going to be Carrie Welling. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm going to be good to myself. And I'm going to do me. And it was incredible because it opened up a ton of doors. And this goes out to Brent Burns and Mick Fury, but also my friends too. But the people, you know, that... this is just uplifting, all right, Brent?
I like that.
It's uplifting. It's a
I
hopeful.
need a smile right now.
I like when you smile. I'm not hitting on you. Any ideas over there?
I am hitting on you.
I've waited on tables for the men who change lives. And I know all their names, but they just forget mine. And I sang for them before, and I'll open up their doors. More like this, like a Taylor Swift with a throwback twist. Well, I'd be perfect, but you need a hit, and God, I hated it. And I searched for what they were looking for until I was just looking for myself. So finally, I'm gonna be good to just say the ripped in my skin, and I dreamed of what it'd be like. And I looked for validation, oh, in the darkest of nights with the wine I get, and the lipstick red on my cigarette, and the warmth of a stranger who's got a light. And I know it's because I told myself that I don't deserve a better life. So finally, I'm gonna be good to me. God, why is it so hard to just say these words out loud? Yeah. 'Cause honestly, I just turned 33, yeah. And I've loved and I've lost enough, and I've lifted and I've let myself down. And I'm not who I thought I'd be. Your life, it's still a mystery, and that's good to me. Thank you so much.
You just don't know if you relate to that.
My favorite, you'll like this, I just have to share it, some might know this, but Carol Crow, she usually comes, but she was like, I don't like Brent Burns, so she didn't come.
A lot of RSVPs said that.
She's a bitch. I don't like her either. She can load my car. I don't care.
No, she made up a lyric. She said, finally, I got Social Security.
Why'd you look at me when you said that?
I'm not really sure.
It's an old joke. You're gonna do short jokes next, aren't you? I know how it goes, John. I know how it goes.
Oh man, this is fun. Thank you guys for being a part of this. Thanks for coming to hang with us. Yeah, hell yeah. You know, the coolest thing about coming to see songwriters, inevitably, we all have our own sort of weird stories that have brought us to this stage. You probably could have never predicted 4 years ago that the three of us would be on this stage together. I never could have guessed that I would be here. My life has taken so many strange, bizarre jumps through Syracuse, New York, where I started out, to Nashville, to LA. I've been all over the damn place. And one of the weirder turns, I'm biased, I think my story is the weirdest, but we probably all think that. But I had a bizarre thing happen to me a couple years ago. It was during COVID, and you know, it's funny, I'm on the road a lot. And before COVID, my wife used to say things like, how come you're gone every weekend? And how do you have to travel all the time? And then COVID happened, I was home all the time, and I started to hear things like, hey, I know this is a deadly pandemic, but could you go play a show somewhere and just get out of the damn house? I don't think she wanted me around as much as she thought she did. So I was hustling, I was sending some songs into some TV shows and some movies and stuff. And one particular film, they liked my stuff. They said, hey, could you send a few more songs? He sent a few more songs. And I'll never forget, we were doing a vacation in the middle of COVID. COVID-safe vacation. We were like driving across the country, sleeping in the car. I had a little Coleman cooker making like espresso and fried eggs on the side of the road. It was great, like 1960s style, creepy people on the side of the road making food. It was awesome. We loved it. But we were driving across the Golden Gate Bridge, and I got a call from the film, and they were like, listen, we can't get this huge composer that we want, but we think your stuff's pretty cool. Do you think you could do the entire movie? And I swear I almost turned the car right off the Golden Gate Bridge. I got hard right, but I was like, I'm not really sure. I've never done that before. And then I should actually describe my wife. She's like a 4'11" Italian full of piss and vinegar, and at that moment, I got a left hook right to my jaw from across the car, and I was like, whoa, does it pay money? I can definitely do the job, hire me immediately. This woman's got wants. So for the next year of my life, I locked myself in my home studio, and I did 90 minutes of songwriting and score for this film called Panama, which had Mel Gibson in it, and Cole Hauser. If you guys watch Yellowstone, you know Rip from Yellowstone? So sexy, Rip. Anyways, the film came out in the theater, and we got a group together. My friends are here from New York City. We watched it in New York City, and we all had a good laugh watching it. And then Rotten Tomatoes came out, and they saw the film, and they gave the film a 7%. which if you know Rotten Tomatoes, that might be the lowest score in history. I think we have that's not even a tomato anymore at that point. But anyways, yeah, the music's fucking awesome. So please check the film out. It's called Panama. It's on Netflix. Make sure you're like a little high or a little drunk or something. Makes no sense. But this is one of the songs in the movie. This is called Ride, Ride, Ride. I'm the kind of guy you tell your kids to not be like. I won't apologize for the shadow that's by my side. Say I'm cursed to walk this path. Trouble's my last name. Not my best when they back down. You know you're gonna hear me say, I'm gonna ride into the aisle of a hurricane. I'm gonna take that road to hell, make the devil say my name. Got one bullet left, I ain't gonna die. Ain't gonna run and I ain't gonna hide. I'm gonna ride, 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 I'm just gonna ride. You can point your finger, I'm inside your head. When your back's against the wall, you're as good as dead. I'm the ice that's in your veins, the steel that's in your heart. I'm the first one that you call when things start falling apart. I'm gonna ride into the aisle of a hurricane, yeah. I'm gonna take that road to hell, make the devil say my name. Got one bullet left, I ain't gonna die. I ain't gonna run and I ain't gonna hide. I'm gonna ride, 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 I'm just gonna ride. Ha. Devil say my name. Got a one bullet left, I ain't gonna die. Ain't gonna run and I ain't gonna hide. I'm gonna ride, 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 I'm just gonna ride. Ha. Panama. Check that out some night. Inebriated.
Well, that's great to get to do that movie score. That's great. Just really. Well, here's a little song that some of you already know that since 2016 I've been doing trips to Europe with our little travel group of fans and friends, and this kind of inspired this song Bill White and I wrote. It's about, well, you'll find out, but it's about doing what you. Don't wait to do what you want to do in life. If you have the money and the time, don't wait to do or follow your dream. Just do it, no matter what it is for you. It's called If Not Now, When. It goes like this. You're on life's highway, where you gonna go? Time is flying by, and you're running out of road. And all that money you've been saving for your kids, they'll just piss it away, and you won't be missed. Tomorrow's no guarantee. If not now, when you gonna see a big band in London, the lights of Paris? If not now, when you gonna go see a man in kilts, kiss the Blarney Stone. You keep saying someday, over and over again. If not now, when? Chase those dreams any way you can. See the Matterhorn, but not in Disneyland. Learn to play guitar, maybe write a song. If it makes you smile, it can't be wrong. What in the hell are you waiting for? If not now, when you're going back to school, right down the Grand Canyon, sitting on a mule. If not now, when you're gonna go down to Mexico, show off your Espanol. You keep saying someday, over and over again. If not now, when? Go ahead. Tell your wife that you love her. Don't wait to call your mother. Make up with your brother. If not now, when you gonna see Big Ben in London? The lights are buried. If not now, when you gonna go see a man in kilts? Kiss the Blarney Stone. You keep saying someday, over and over again. We may never pass this way again. If not now, when? If not now, when? You know, thank you. You know, Carrie, our first trip was to Ireland, and I was in a bar. We were close to the castle that gets to Blarney Stone, and so I was at the bar. I was the last guy at the bar. You know, they make a little thing for you. And he said, "So you're having a good time in our country?" And I said, "We're having a great time in Ireland. We'd love it." So you going to the castle, Blarney Castle tomorrow? I said, "Yeah, we are." She said, "Sure." He said, "Are you going to kiss the Blarney Stone?" I said, "I sure am." He said, "Well, I wouldn't suggest you do that." I said, "Well, why not?" He says, "Well, to tell you the truth, the young lads around town love to jump the fence at night and they urinate on the Blarney Stone, knowing the next day all the American tourists are going to kiss it." I said, "Thank you." So the next day, if you've ever been there, I climbed the steps up to the Blarney Stone. I leaned against the brick wall there and watched 44 of my friends and busmates kiss the Blarney Stone. I had a great time. I had to wait a few years to tell. I had to wait a few years to tell that one before I got my ass kicked. Probably.
Well, it's funny because I'm actually going to Ireland in 3 weeks with Kitty Stedman. Anybody coming? There's still room if you want to get on the bandwagon.
Well, you're gonna kiss the Blarney Stone.
Yeah. I'm just gonna watch everybody kiss it. I'm gonna do what you do. All right, let's do a little sassy song. What do you think?
Yeah, big sassy.
Somebody's got to bring the sass. So I wrote this song actually at the McFadden's house. Woo woo! And it was in a pool, and it was Donnie and I. We were just floating around with cocktails, you know, and as one does, right? And he wrote this. He actually brought this little like sassy hook. And I was like, "That's really cool. I can relate to that." And he's like, "Yeah, that's why I brought it, because I can't sing it." And I was like, "Actually, you could, Donnie. If you know Donnie, you totally could sing this." Yeah. So anyway, this song came out, and I loved it so much that it made it on my record being sold at a merch table near you.
22 merch tables over there.
Yeah. This is like a craft fair over there. It's called Goodbye You. Lie. But now when times get hard, you wanna say goodbye. If it's goodbye you, well that's goodbye me. If it's better for you, well then you better leave. 'Cause I don't need you if you don't need me. If it's goodbye you, well that's goodbye me. I know you're thinking I'll be lost, hurt and confused, but only got just a few more tears for you. So let's move on, baby, and leave it all behind. 'Cause the only thing that's good for me was your goodbye. If it's goodbye you, well that's goodbye me. If it's better for you, well then you better leave. 'Cause I don't need you if you don't need me. If it's goodbye you, well that's goodbye me. Ain't no reason to live in a lie. No, you can't deny. No, you can't deny. I know this comes as a big surprise. So baby, don't you cry. I'm gonna be alright.
How does your voice do that?
I know, right. If it's goodbye you, well it's goodbye me. If it's better for you, boy, well you better leave. 'Cause I don't need you if you don't need me. If it's goodbye you, well that's goodbye me. If it's better for you, well you better leave. 'Cause I don't need you if you don't need me. If it's goodbye you, well that's goodbye me. That's goodbye me. That's goodbye me.
Carrie, that was great. You know, I was watching you sit up over here this hot sun today, and I was thinking, you know, a girl like that, if she had a boyfriend, would be her helping her sit up, and it could be, you know, it was hot and you were sweating. Now you're a trooper. I'm no. If I was your boyfriend, I'd have left mine in the dirt in the car and been sitting yours up. Just, I don't know why I mentioned it. I just thought about it.
Yeah. Thank you for saying that out loud on the microphone.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm used to carrying heavy things with high heels. Yes. I'll get my exercise.
I always say it's I work off all the alcohol I drink by carrying the shit.
I used to carry things around in high heels, but my back's not so good anymore. That's another story, though. If she was petite enough.
That's the time.
Whew. All right, well, I've been running all over the country this year. I was just down in Key West playing the Key West Songwriter Festival. I finished up down there, hopped on a flight to San Diego, played in San Diego, back to Nashville. Now I'm down here. And it feels like there should be a song that was written about that. Wait a minute, there is. Well, some of my path down a long and winding Winnemucca road. Along came a semi with a high and canvas covered load. Going to Winnemucca map with me you can ride. So I climbed up in the cab and I settled down inside. He asked me if I'd ever seen a road so covered in dust and sand. I said, listen buddy, traveled every road in this here land. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I crossed them deserts bare, man. Breathe that mountain air, man. Travel out, I had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Iowa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Navajo, Colombo, Bangor, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Cocopila, Barranquilla, Amadilla, I'm a killer. Been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I crossed them deserts bare, man. Breathe that mountain air, man. Travel out, I have my share, man. I've been everywhere. Boston, Austin, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston, Kingston, Texarkana, Monterey, Faraday, Santa Fe, Tulsa, Glen Rock, Flat Rock, Little Rock, Oskaloosa, Tennessee to Hennessy, Chicopee to Spirit Lake, Grand Lake, Devils Lake, Crater Lake, for Pete's sake. Been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I crossed them deserts bare, man. I breathe that mountain air, man. Travel out, I had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Louisville, Nashville, Knoxville, Mobile, Shuckerville, Jacksonville, Waterville, Costa Rica, Pittsfield, Springfield, Peterfield, Freeport, Hackensack, Cadillac, Fond du Lac, Davenport, Idaho to Jellicoe, Argentina, Domitina, Pasadena, Catalina. See what I mean? I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I crossed them deserts bare, man. I breathe that mountain air, man. Travel out, I had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Pittsburgh, Parkersburg, Grafburg, Colorado, Hillsburg, Rexburg, Vicksburg, Eldorado, Larimore, Adamore, Hadassah, Chattanooga, Chaska, Nebraska, Alaska, Opelika, Baraboo, Waterloo, Kalamazoo, Kansas City, Sioux Cedar, Cedar City, Dodge City, what a be. Been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I crossed them deserts bare, man. I breathe that mountain air, man. Travel out, I had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Yeah, I've been everywhere. Show have, I'll tell you what. Thank you.
You can back off the caffeine. Woo. Shit.
How long did it take you to learn that?
I need oxygen.
That's one of the hardest ones to learn, actually. That took a while.
That's
Did require a lot of caffeine.
When you're drunk, are you better at it?
Actually, yes.
That's a thing.
I couldn't remember my hometown when I'm drinking. Was my turn? How we doing on time, Heather? I don't even know.
I don't know what time it is.
7:36.
It's
7:30.
Habitat time. Oh, okay, yeah.
Excuse me.
Let me do that for you.
Can I do this in private?
Oh, sorry, John. Let me do your back for you. Calm down, John. Well, hey, stay out of this. I'm starting with the back, okay? I don't get too. If I were your boyfriend, I would probably be up here on the stage doing that, rubbing it. I'd be hot and sweaty from moving all that equipment, but I would still do it.
Thank you.
I would always put you first. I'm not sure. No, so, there's children present here. It's a public place, so you're not going to ask her up too high. You're going to get Ken all worked up out there. Let's screw our sound up. I've never done this thing acoustically. We'll give it a shot. Well, now I'm gonna do it. Okay, here's a new song. I did it earlier with the Kelly McGuire's benefit, which was great today. You folks that were there, I thank you for contributing. We raised a lot of money for Kelly today. Of course, his name is Kelly McGuire. He'll probably drink it all up. But everybody that drinks here, have some money left over from our benefits. Plus, I need a haircut. But anyway, what was that? Oh, this is a real tearjerker, so get your hankies ready. It's going to be on my next CD. It's really, be ready. Daddy died, Mama cried. She was on her own. She grieved for months by herself. That big house all alone. Then one day, to our surprise, she decided to spread new wings. Lost 30 pounds and she's wearing high heels, lots of bling. Yeah, Mama's turned into a cougar. Daddy's rolling over in the grave. She's acting like she's 30 again, dating in half her age. Brought her a red convertible, got a butterfly tattoo. Now she's talking about the boob job, and we're not sure what to do. She's dressing like the girls at Hooters. Mama's turned into a cougar. Her hair was gray, now it's red, and her clothes look a little risque. I never knew she drank so much, now she's sucking down Cabernet. Hanging out with my buddies at a bar the other day. They asked, how's your mama hanging in? I said, you better stay away. 'Cause mama's turned into a cougar, daddy's rolling over in the grave. She's acting like she's sturdy again, dating men half her age. Bought her a red convertible, got a butterfly tattoo. Now she's gonna get a tummy tuck, and we're not sure what to do. Yeah, we've all tried to talk to her, but mama's turned into the cougar. We all have a suspicion she's burning through daddy's pension. So with the best of intention, we're planning an intervention. 'Cause mama's turned into a cougar, daddy's rolling over in the grave. She's acting like she's sturdy again, dating men half her age. Got her a red convertible and a butterfly tattoo, and she's gonna get that boob job, and we're not sure what to do. All the folks at church thought they knew her, now they know she's a cougar. She's dressing like the girls at Hooters. Mama's turned into a cougar. With a tear to my glass eye.
You're so
Yeah.
sensitive. You're so sensitive.
I am. You say that in a jokey manner, like I'm not a sensitive kind of guy. I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to do a serious song now, just to counteract.
No, you are. Speaking of sensitive, so I woke up one morning, thank goodness, and
Yes.
I rolled over and I grabbed for my phone, and because the alarm went off, and it kind of sucks that we have alarms on our phones, because the first thing in your hand when you wake up is a phone. And why? And then we automatically go to Facebook and Instagram and I don't know, TikTok. No. Anyway, I don't even have TikTok.
Don't get it. It's addictive. Don't get it.
I wish you quit jerking up that skirt like that. But anyway, I'm trying to concentrate up here and sing.
I was going to say something about the first thing in Brent's hand every morning.
I just tried to. It's not the first thing, but it's close.
Anyway.
Bless your heart, you're between two idiots.
The queen between two jokers. Let's just say it. So I looked at my phone and I saw that one of my exes was getting married, and I was like, "What the hell?" And I had been broken up for a long time, but I had this like sharp pain in my chest, like, ugh, it just hit me, like. And I realized that it was because like he looked so happy, Facebook happy. And I guess I just wasn't at that time. So I had a writing session booked, and I was going to cancel it, but then my writing partner at the time was a good friend of mine, and he's like, "Here, let's have a therapy session, let's talk about it. And bring our guitars over and whatever." So it ended up being literally a therapy session. And I was just kind of like to get the feeling out. And then I loved the song so much that I put it on my record. And everybody else loved it. So I guess that's what music's all about, right? You just basically talk shit, and then you write a song about it, and then people like it.
I was curious about the referral to one of my exes, like the way you said it. One of my exes.
Yeah, you said one of the kings that I killed.
One of the kings. Executed. The guillotine. But not as good.
Anyway, so this came out. You cheated on me, and I still blame myself. Could be the reason I can't find someone else. But you're so quick to move on, to find someone new. This ain't a race, but I wish you would lose. You taught me to love, and you taught me to lose. You showed me the things that a broken heart do. And I curse and I swear it's not fair, I should have someone to. This ain't a race, but I wish you would lose. Don't you think I should be happy first, after all I've been through? Don't you think someone should love me, even if it ain't you? 'Cause I'm not the faker, the lying heartbreaker, the reason I believe that I always get hurt. So why not me? Why do you get to be happy first? With all of the pictures and posts that I see, make it seem like you found someone better than me. And I wonder, does she keep the gaze of your wandering eyes? Or is it just a matter of time? 'Cause don't you think I should be happy first, after all I've been through? Don't you think someone should love me, even if it ain't you? 'Cause I'm not the faker, the lying heartbreaker, the reason I believe that I always get hurt. So why not me? Why do you get to be happy first? How do you forgive yourself? What secret can you tell? How do you figure out how to love yourself enough to love someone else? Is there a way to make myself feel better? Or does it just stop and get worse? Cheers. That you get to be happy first. You get to be happy first. Thank you. And I always say this, my parents will come to do their divorce, and they come to different shows, not together, but both of them are like, "Are you alright? Everything alright, Carrie?" No. And it is. I'm alright, because I'm with you to share that with.
That's a beautiful song. So, much like Carrie, much like Brent, I've been doing this music thing here for my whole life. And as I mentioned, I'm from Syracuse, New York. Has anybody been to Syracuse, New York before? Wow, you sad souls. I'm sorry for you. But I lived in LA for a while playing music, and I moved back to Syracuse. I played drums. My buddy here played drums with me. We played all around the country. And I moved to Nashville, and man, I'd be lying if I didn't say there's some mornings I wake up and I want to quit. Think about getting I think it's called a job. Is there something called a job? Pays money, right?
A real job.
A job, yeah. That sounds kind of cool.
Don't say that up here.
It's a curse word. But there's something about music that keeps bringing me back, and that's what this song's about. This one's called Can't Let Go. Strings ring hollow on this old guitar. In a race no one's running. sipping that whiskey, expecting the burn. Like I'm waiting on a ship that ain't coming. They say the road goes on forever. What happens if you break down? So reasons change, but your path stays the same. It's too late to turn back now. You can't let go. Can't let go. You can't let go. You can't let go. You finally found a place where you belong. It's a place you can't stay. 'Cause in between lives and in between times, you gotta go the very next day. Your closet is a suitcase, your friends and family ghosts. You're desperately searching for something, even that seems to come and go. You can't let go. You can't let go. You can't let go. You can't let go. Sometimes it's hard to remember why you started. This dream's gonna leave you broken hearted. Shake off that rust, feel that feeling. That's when you know you can't let go. 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 You can't let go.
How about Faithful New Dreams?
Good. So I love thrift stores. From my new CD. When I'm out on the road and I get a lot of time on my hands, back in the old days especially, spend hours in thrift stores just looking at stuff. You know, there's a story behind everything you see. You know, you pick up a coffee mug and it says Bob, and you think, is Bob an asshole or a nice guy? You don't know, but you wonder, you know, did Bob donate this or did his children donate this? So 40 years later, I'm going to the Methodist Church in Gulf Shores, Alabama, and 3 or 4 of us decided we need a thrift store. So we formed a committee, and within a few months we had a thrift store on the way, and I dropped off the board, and the girls took over and did a great job. It's been there for 10 years and raised over $1 million for charity. And when you get free inventory and free labor, you can really rock and roll. And they have done a great job there, and I was a small thing. I was there early on, but anyway. So Vicki Hudson, I'll dedicate this on to her. She was on the original committee with me with her husband Larry, good friends of mine, and she stayed on. She goes to works there part-time in the back, just folding clothes and just humbly serving, you know. So I'll dedicate this song to her. It's from my latest CD. Hope you get a copy, you know. Help out one of my sisters, you know. But you know that they're struggling, you know. Probably read about my sister on Facebook. She's having emergency surgery next year, and it is elective and cosmetic, but if you've ever seen my sister, you know it's an emergency. My other sister's in a Mexican prison.
Plus your mom's getting that boob job, that's expensive.
Well, you know.
We learned about that.
Well, she's calling for money too, but she's not in jail, I'll give her that, you know. My older two sisters are, my mom's a pretty girl, but my older two sisters are not handsome women. But anyway, so my little sister, she's a looker, man. I'm not kidding. She works, never called me for money, you know. Of course, a lot of people don't think lap dancing is legitimate employment, but she's got a job, and I saw her in New Orleans a couple of months ago. And I asked her, how's the new job doing? She said, it's a real grind. What? I'm just quoting her. I'm not.
Is that laparoscopic surgery?
I keep telling that joke and it keeps bombing. I don't know why. I just can't resist saying that one. But what was that? So here's that little song. If you want to sing along with this, you can. I volunteered down at the local thrift store 3 times a week. Got a lot of real cool stuff, and it's pretty darn cheap. I used to go to Wally World for all my clothing needs, but now I shop where I work, and the prices are hard to beat. I'm wearing dead people's clothes, dead people's shoes. They leave a lot of real cool stuff for us. That's just what they do. Got a real nice set of golf clubs. Some do barely use. Dead people's clothes. Sing along, come on. Dead people's shoes. Florida's a place a lot of folks come to retire before they die. They have a lot of fun, then they're done. Leave a lot of stuff behind. You brought everything from Ohio. Now it's plain to see. His body's going back to Cleveland, but the clubs are staying with me. I'm sporting dead people's clothes, dead people's shoes. Got a white tie and a paisley shirt, a bright green leisure suit, a western hat with a feather in the back, urban cowboy boots. Dead people's clothes, dead people's shoes. Yeah, boys. Start fighting over who gets what. The goodwill comes with a big old truck. I'm sporting dead people's clothes, dead people's shoes. If you want to find repurpose in life, leave some cool stuff too. And if those clubs make another round, I'll be happy if they do. I hope someone's wearing my flowered shirts and my flip-flops too. Dead people's clothes, dead people's shoes. Those embroidered hankies over there. Is that a bill on there? Hang on to those. Thank you. Welcome to Lady CD. Thank you. Thank you.
Never thought about that. I'm never going to go to a thrift store again.
Yes, you will. You'll just feel differently about it.
So don't buy the underwear?
That's where I draw the line. You don't have to, though. Mick, you go ahead. I mean,
Listen, it's a hard life.
yeah, but they're still in a package, maybe. You know?
I think we got one more song and then we'll take a quick break. Thank you guys for spending your Saturday with us today. We really appreciate it. We are just a bunch of hoodlums up here playing songs for you.
You're the queen. You're not a hoodlum.
I know. I have to be humble sometimes for the peasants.
I got you. Yes, they are the plebiscite, aren't they? Yes. I think people don't know what a plebiscite is. Never mind.
I'm just kidding. I love you guys, by the way. You're not peasants.
I wouldn't call that right before you want to buy something.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm the worst. This is the worst. Now, you guys actually look better than we do. For real. Right?
Now you're sucking up. See, I mean, it's not working for you.
Radical swings here.
Yeah.
Okay, shut up and sing.
Tell me you love them all, too. Yeah. You want to borrow some money?
Yeah. All right, but come chat with us at the merch table. All jokes aside, we would love it. And come say hi and get to know us more if you don't. This song I wrote with Kitty Stedman and Eric Erdman, and we were sitting in Kitty's backyard, and we didn't know what to write about, which happens a lot. Actually, Mick and I think you and I were like, what should we write about when we wrote our song?
We got lucky. A good one came out.
We did. And, but sometimes you just don't know, and nobody has, like, you got something, nobody's relating to it. But so this was inspired by a storm that was coming in, rolling in. And we felt the pressure drop, and we all know that feeling. And of course, I wanted to stay in the rain and write this song, but then we have guitars and stuff. So, but it's just, it's true testament of how I live my life. I just kind of go right through the storm. And you know, you learn a lot from it, and there's always the calm in the storm, and then maybe you get back in the storm, but maybe there's the other side where it's all calm. So this is called Storm Chaser. But the air's about to change. First sign of pressure, gonna run for shelter. I'll be standing in the rain. The clashing and the chaos never once made me afraid. Let the wind pick up and carry me to the white caps on the waves. Thunder's calling out my name, and the lightning leads the way. I'm alive in the danger. I'm a storm chaser. Much like the weather, I'm calm in the center. When I'm running wild, not any safer than a fascination. This heart of mine, the clashing and the chaos never once made me afraid. Let the wind pick up and carry me to the white caps on the waves. Thunder's calling out my name, and the lightning leads the way. I'm alive in the danger. I'm a storm chaser. Chaos never once made me afraid. Let the wind pick up and carry me to the white caps on the waves. Thunder's calling out my name, and the lightning leads the way. I'm alive in the danger. Yeah, I'm alive in the danger. I'm a storm chaser.
We locked the gates, so let me try to leave.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do one more. Don't get up yet. Oh, no. Okay. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, special note, there's no lines at the product tables, no lines. I want to thank Peach and Dale for selling stuff for me. Peach and Dale, thank you so much. Bill and Ray now for letting me lay my pillow at your place again. Thank you. We'll be right back, y'all.